Oh, oh boy. Wow. Brand new world, brand new update. Oh, there it is. Look, you can already see the Nautilus. So, I have truly lost my mind because I decided that I finally want to start a YouTube survival series. 10-year-old me would be so proud. So, I kind of miss being able to watch like some of those classic survivals. It's like everything now is like so edited, and you have to do like the craziest things. It's got to be who can, I got every single block in Minecraft possible filled to double chests, and yeah, it's cool, nothing against stuff like that, but I kind of miss being able to have just a classic Minecraft world and just like a classic Minecraft survival. And I just need an excuse to get out and do something creative and practice like video editing skills and stuff like that. So why not now? So I just built a new PC. Pretty excited about that, and we're going to play Minecraft because that's what every true gamer does. So this is interesting. I spawned weird. So like I said, I'm playing currently in the brand new update, the Mounts of Mayhem. Like, it dropped today. And so I have played Minecraft like in the last few years, but like I haven't like done any of the new things or gotten to any of the new things. So I'm gonna be a little bit oblivious, and it's been a while. And I'm old school. Back in my day we had like 12 blocks and we liked it like that. But I'm excited. I kind of want to do this like a forever world thing, instead of always having to start a new world, just have something that has history to it. I don't expect anyone to watch this at all, but again, if you do end up watching it, cool, thank you. But if not, it was kind of an excuse to just do something creative, do something fun. I don't necessarily have the craziest expectations or like, the biggest goals in terms of something like this. I kind of just want to enjoy the game and just play it for what it is. Obviously, I would like to, recording-wise, at least make it to the end, but I don't know. If you're like me and you miss classic Minecraft survivals, then join along. I thought about doing an old Minecraft survival, like 1.8 or something like that, like not too long after release. Something classic, because I thought that'd be kind of fun. But I don't know. Wow, lots of wheat. We will not have to go hungry. We've got an interesting spawn. I've never spawned like in between ice spikes, snow, and then like a plains with a village. So that's kind of, actually, you know what? Sorry, sheep. Yeah. I need to sleep. And right now I'm thinking, just take a bed. I could do that. Or I could kill the sheep. Obviously, I'm not used to like commentating. What's that big dude? Over gameplay. So if I sound a little dry and awkward, I'm like that in real life, but that's okay because, we're just figuring this out for the first time. I'm sure like after doing this over time, I won't be so awkward. So in terms of first episode goals, I mean, really just kind of gathering just some resources. I want to build a house before I do anything too crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna probably take this pretty slow, and some of you might find it a little asinine, but I don't know. I just kind of want to enjoy the game. Let's go ahead. Let's make a crafting table and start getting some of this coal. So, kind of my inspiration, I guess I can start talking about that, into doing something like this is I found there's an influx of people on YouTube starting new forever worlds. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. And so I'd like that. Yeah, I would like to do that. And I've always wanted to do kind of creative stuff like, like YouTube and all that stuff. And obviously, like, for my generation, that was like the dream, right? It was like everybody wants to be a Minecraft YouTuber, which I don't necessarily want to be a Minecraft YouTuber. It's just, this is something simple, with Minecraft I can play and record and all that stuff. But I saw an influx of people doing like, I'm starting a Forever World and this is what I'm going to be playing. And I thought that was kind of cool. And I wanted to do that. But the one that really kind of got me excited was this channel I found. He had one video, and he's not very well known. He's not super small. He has a couple thousand subscribers, I think. But his name's Leading, and he did a Forever World. He's doing one now, a playthrough on Xbox 360, which I just think is so cool. I did play Xbox 360 back in the day. I actually started on Pocket Edition, like a true OG. And then eventually I moved on to Xbox, and now I have Java. And sorry, everybody else, I'm not looking back, really. The only time I ever play Bedrock Edition, which I still play on my PC, is because I have friends who like play on PlayStation and stuff like that. But yeah, Java is just kind of the way to go if you're gonna play Minecraft. I found this YouTuber called Leading, and I've been watching his Xbox 360 Forever World, and it's a really small community. It's really small videos, and they're simple, and they're just survival. He just gets to build and stuff and just kind of make it something special. And it's not complex. It's not pretentious in any way, and I like that. I miss that when YouTube was kind of something meant for dorks, right? Who didn't really have anything better to do, who just wanted to make something weird. So, not to say like all new content's bad or anything, like I said, but I do think I do get tired of like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, and so to have something kind of low stimulus, just kind of nostalgic, it's nice. So I hope that's why you're here, and I hope you stick around for that too, because my hope would be to get at least one video out a week. I don't know how practical that is because, like I said, I've never done this before, and I'm learning DaVinci Resolve, which is a new software, and I'm learning that because I have actually some video editing that I'm going to be doing for my church, just kind of getting an experience. But like I said, I would like to do one video a week. I don't know how practical that is between work and the holidays and stuff, and there'll definitely be times where I won't be as available to do stuff like this as I normally would be, which is totally fine. But I do want to be consistent just because I want to develop skills and just, I don't know, just do something creative, do something fun. It's kind of low stakes, and I've always wanted to do creative stuff, and I always avoided doing it because I believed that I just wasn't good enough, I guess, which is silly because it's not like anybody is good enough for content, but or like earns their right to make content, whether that's independent, whether that's professional through a studio or whatever. But I didn't believe that I could do it, and so but I decided that I was going to try and do some new things and learn some new skills. And my wife also pressured me to do that. She's like, I think I just do it. And so that's what I'm here. That's what I'm doing. Let's just kill these. What I really need is a sheep, obviously. I might run back to the village so I can sleep through the night because I don't want to die. Currently, I'm playing just like normal mode for Forever World. Obviously, like hardcore is kind of like, that's the thing that you want to do online, and I like hardcore. It's cool. I'm just not very good at the game. I can already be pretty methodical and meticulous, and I don't think people want me to be extra methodical and extra meticulous. Once again, get out of there, man. I am not an expert at Minecraft. I've been playing the game for years, but let's just say I don't study it quite like I used to when I was like in the 4th grade. So I don't really know everything. And obviously now they're doing smaller, but they're doing more consistent updates. And so stuff's getting added to the game all the time, which is cool. But it also means I have no idea what I'm doing or looking at most of the time. I think the last major update that I played was Tricky Trials. I can't remember what it was called. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill the skeleton and get this tree down. And what we'll do is we'll make a campfire. That way we can start cooking. What? Did he despawn? Okay. Cool. Like, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. You can leave if you want to. But that way we can get a campfire and start cooking some more food. I think early game campfire is underrated because they're pretty cheap, pretty easy to make, and you can cook all your food without having to use coal, which obviously, like, really early on can be fairly valuable. Wow. I mean, I think we got a pretty decent space to build. If we want to, we could build right there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. In like the last few updates, or when they did do the Tricky Trials update, they finally made it to where you get the Bad Omen effect. Like, you have to drink a potion. You don't just like get it whenever you kill one of those dudes, which was always super annoying because, I mean, they will just show up at your spawn. And that's like fine. Like, I don't necessarily care about that, but the fact that they give you Bad Omen for like an unspecified, just forever, was just really inconvenient. Yeah, I'm thinking we build here. I'm thinking that's where we build. I'm not the best builder, but that's totally fine. So I hope that I'll actually like kind of get to like expand my Minecraft skills. I want to do a little bit of everything if I can. If you have any tips or any ideas or any good feedback for me, then that would be awesome. I would love to make just like a little community where people can interact and stuff, and just enjoy some Minecraft. I want to do other things too, but not just Minecraft. I don't know when or what that would look like. Like I said, this is just kind of a way for me to get a little bit of experience, test the ropes of some things. I don't know what that'll end up looking like, but I was stupid to put my campfire all the way over here. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll just finish cooking this pork, and then I'll make a new one over where I want to build my home. We got mountains, we got the village there, we got, nice plains, and then obviously we got different types of trees and stuff that way. I mean, it's just a solid little spawn. I didn't use any specific seed. I just started one up, so we'll see if it's any good. But yeah, we'll make the most out of it. So okay, let's start planting some oak trees because we have hardly any trees. Oh, that's right, and they added netherite horse armor, which I thought was cool. I know a lot of people are clowning on it, being like, it's stupid and unnecessary, but like, I don't know. I mean, it might as well, right? Like, it doesn't hurt anything to be in there. I think it's kind of cool. And then we have like spears now. I don't know how to craft those. I'm just gonna build for now, just like a simple little oak house. Nothing too original. That's fine. We can change it over time. For now, we're just gonna, do that. I always like to do like a little frame out of stone. Aha! Look at that. And get some of the sugarcane too. Start preparing sugarcane for enchanting down the road. I do like kind of like the new vegetation that they're adding, like the firefly bushes and just like the different types of bushes and stuff, and like the petals. I will say, as much as I like it in concept, the leaves are so annoying in Orc Force. They're just so ugly. And I don't necessarily have an issue with that, but they're just everywhere. And the issue kind of starts when they're everywhere. They don't look particularly nice, and they stay there forever. So if they had like a decomposing feature where like some trees like kind of died over time, or if they had seasons, or at the very least that the leaf litter, I think is what it's called, would just disappear over time, that would be nice, because it's pretty annoying. A lot of things that I thought they would never do, actually they ended up doing. Like, I never thought that they would ever do anything that was stronger and harder to get than diamond, because I was like, no, they're just it's too iconic, you know, they would never do that, but they did, and it was awesome. The Nether update was fantastic. It's crazy to think that it's already 5 years old. Doesn't feel that long. I like to kind of do just like a wild shape. I don't want every single house to be like this perfect square. I know it's Minecraft, but I kind of like to have houses that feel at least a little bit natural. Have kind of quirky roofs, as frustrating as they can be to deal with. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a funky shape, but I like it. Hello, Mr. Horse. I think I probably ought to make a chest. There's some woman who has, I mean, like, it must be like a single digit off, because I get texts for her all the time. I get like calls for her all the time, and I think it gets pretty annoying, obviously, and it's not her fault. Unless she is. Maybe she's really bad at speaking. Maybe she always misspeaks whenever she tells people her number, and ends up being mine. So maybe I do have a reason to be mad at you. But essentially, well, it's a little, yeah, it's a little too circular. Like, even real houses are pretty blocky. There we go. I think. I don't know. So I get calls for this one all the time. And I even get like texts being like, we have your dinner reservation set for this time at this date. Text this now if you want to cancel it. And there have been a few times where I was slightly tempted to just be like, oh no, your dinner reservation was canceled. But I haven't, because it's not nice. Even though I do think it'd be pretty funny. Oh, no, horse, stop it. Oh gosh, you got it, you really got it, there you go. There's fire there. I know I said I like quirky looking houses. I'm not happy with this one. Yep. It's too circular. And I want to do, this is tough. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna do something a little more traditional. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to do, I wouldn't have 2 doors. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just completely restarting. I will be back. Okay, so that's a lot better in terms of what I actually wanted to do. I'm back now. So, okay, kind of what I'm thinking is going for more of like an L shape. I've seen plenty of houses that kind of look like that. And then I'm out of stone, so we'll have to go get some more stone. Okay, let's go ahead and plant this. For now, I'll put this over here with the rest of the stuff. Honestly, what I'm essentially doing is I'm kind of creating. I started a hardcore world a little while back Not for like YouTube or anything, but just for myself, because I hadn't played it before. I was like, oh yeah, I'll start hardcore. And I was actually doing pretty well with it. And I built this cute little house, and it was like over next to a lake and stuff. And it went out, had dock and set up for the ocean, all that stuff. It was great. And yeah, I mean, it was going really well. I was on a mining trip, and I got like a ton of diamonds and a ton of really valuable stuff. I was in the Nether as well, I think. And then I got like a dried ghast and all sorts of just really nice stuff. Because I was trying to find a fortress though, and it took me forever. I mean, I was searching for thousands of blocks, and I could not find one. It was not a great Nether. But I got like a dried ghast, and I hadn't played with those before, and I still hadn't, because on my way back, just because I wanted to be ultra cautious, I was willing to take the long route and walk back home through the overworld. Well, that ended up being a mistake, because when I went back through a portal that I built in the Nether, it spawned me into a cave that was underwater that I did not realize, and I drowned trying to get out. So yeah, I was a little demotivated after that. I moved over to something cozy. I started playing Animal Crossing instead, and actually I'm still playing through Hollow Knight. I need to finish Hollow Knight, which I know Silksong has been out. That's not really why I'm playing it. I've had it in my backlog forever, and my brother, he was recently playing it because of Silksong coming out and all that stuff, and I needed a new game to start anyway. Wow. This is quite the mountain. Let's go this way. Scoping. Hello? Hi-yo! Got it. Okay. Really isn't anything down here, is there? Not even. Ah! Weave. Oh, crap. Let's see. I think I'll be good over here if I eat some bread. So, anyway, I died in my hardcore world, and needless to say, it was hard to be motivated to start again, because I had actually put a lot of time into it, for not making it very far. Like I said, I'm kind of a slow player. I tend to take my time with things, and sometimes it drives people crazy, like, this is not the optimal way, which I get it, which I don't know. I can see that there's fun to play like optimal and like know the meta and study all this stuff and get to the very best, but I don't know. I kind of miss when video games, like even like narratively structured video games, it used to be like a way of expression almost, you know, even like less so than Minecraft, which is very deliberate, of course, but what I mean is, like, everybody, even if you're doing the same things, we all had a different way of like processing it and like going about it, and you know, being able to immerse yourself into a world and to kind of have fun with it in that way. And now everything is all about, oh, you need to get like all this stuff, you know, to be the very best. And like, again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's something nice about being able to just enjoy a game for yourself and not have to worry about everything that the internet says is right. And we didn't really get a lot of stone, did we? I kind of got distracted. ADHD. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go over here and dig up some of this stone. That way I can make a furnace and we can actually start smelting this copper, because we have copper tools. Ooh. Oh, sweet. Our tree grew. Time to sleep. What on earth was that? What the heck? Ow! Sorry for making fun of you, Mr. Horse. Well, so, we'll go ahead and make a furnace. There we go. Put about half that in there, and then we can start smelting some coal. Okay. or smelt some copper. Sorry, but then we can begin to build the house. First piece of armor. Aw, yeah. So really, we have to start deciding what we're going to build out of. I usually tend to start with the floors. Honestly, I think this is actually, well, okay, let's finish the floor. Let's see if we can get, give me the apple, okay. I need just 2 more oak planks to do. Let's see if we can find another tree. Or wait, do I have saplings in here? No. I need to make sure that I'm growing trees. Another oak sapling there. I don't want to do one of those big ones because they're kind of tedious. Alright, I will be back. I'm going to go to the tree and get some wood. So, see you in a second. Alright, there and there. And we at least have like a frame for our house. So, that's nice. I think that's going to do it for now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you want to stick around. I hope also that I will get better at some of this technical stuff and just talking and all that stuff. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, just for your time and your willingness to stick around and just see it through. So I hope you all have a good day. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.